Hello there, adventurers. Ben.
Danielle.
And you're watching the Melick Adventures live. And today is a fun day. We're bringing another episode of
Mingling with the Melick.
Yes, we have another great channel waiting to come on stage here. One that we've been, friends with for quite some time. They're constant members of the trivia nights, pin tags, a bunch of other things. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
I was going to say, but
I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Relax. So, welcome to the stream from Disney.Pin.Love. Disney.Pin.Love.
There you go.
Laura and Ryan.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
What an introduction. Can't ask for a nicer welcome than that.
Anyways, so here on Mingling with the Melicks, we get to know and hang out with other channels. Danielle has some of the most random questions known to man.
I do. What other way you're going to get to know each other without the randomness?
Right?
There you go.
Before you ask any questions, Sandra has dropped into the chat. Hello, Sandra. Welcome in. And those of you that are watching at home, if you have questions for Laura and Ryan as well, just drop them there into the chat, and we will work them in as we go. Wow.
Okay. First question. These are going to be the standard questions, and then we're going to do the random ones. Why did you start your channel?
Yeah, I'll take that one if that's okay. I guess during COVID, as I think a lot of people did, people got bored and our pin collecting had kind of just started. So we're like, let's make Instagram videos. And I don't know why we started there. So then we branched off and decided to go to YouTube. So essentially because we were bored.
I guess that's a good reason.
It's a lot of people's reasons, like you said, for sure. That was our reason, mainly. I don't know.
No, I forced you into it.
That's true.
What is the meaning behind your channel's name?
So I started Instagram. Well, it was our Pinstagram account. So of course it was Disney.Pin.Love. And I randomly did that it was actually Christmas Eve. And when we started YouTube, we wanted to keep it the same. So.
And what did we watch on YouTube in the early days? It was just a lot of you were watching pin content, right? It wasn't trip planning or anything like that. It was all very pin centric to start.
Disney collections and stuff. So yeah, we love pins. So
okay, yeah.
So I'm going to follow up. Ballpark. How many pins do you guys think you have?
Oh, jeez.
Well,
you knew at the time, somebody asked you that, right? And you actually tried to count in a pretty systematic way. I don't know that. I don't remember that number or the last time you were asked, but
I don't know. A lot of money's worth because I have a spreadsheet and that's kind of sad to look at because it's that's the total. Okay.
I feel like you told somebody maybe 1,200-ish, and that could have been at least a few months ago or a year ago. So it's
a lot more than that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was around 2,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Much more than our collection. Well, we just started.
Yeah.
Next question.
What is the best part of being on YouTube?
The money.
Oh.
No, it's definitely not that.
Well, yes.
We're not monetized. It's really fun to just think about what kind of stuff, just sit down and put videos together, the two of us, and then the community that's been a surprise, I think, to me. I didn't realize coming on here that we would make so many friends. We've only met a few in person, but there's such a strong community that we love.
Yeah, you're talking to people every day, which is really cool, and enjoy watching other content and participating in things like this. I think it's sort of a fun push too. It's a different outlet that you wouldn't really have any other way. So as much as the channel name Disney.Pin.Love. In some ways, I feel like if I could go back in time, sort of like limiting, because we've done some other stuff and I've really enjoyed that. Even just, you know, to do it for ourselves, like to have travel vlogs and stuff like that we could go back and watch later.
It's like this morning we watched your video from when you went to Toronto. That was a fun little video to watch.
It was something.
There's no story. It's more just like Laura wasn't there, and I felt sort of bad. Like I'm gonna have sort of a fun. I mean, it was work, but it was like a fun experience too. And it was sort of like just you know, almost like a little spoof. But I sort of forgot those, you know, entertaining or funny moments.
It's all right. A lot of travel vlogs can end up that way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes. Or you forget to record
Yeah.
because you get so involved with what you're doing.
Yeah.
What are your YouTube goals?
Money. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that. It's pretty much just like continue having fun with it and
Hey, no, and nothing, you know, no shade or anything for folks who do want to try to make it sort of their main hustle. This is very much just like I think a side hobby for us. Have fun with it. Keep getting to meet and interact with fun people.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
And maybe it's like it allows us to procrastinate in a weird way, because as you two surely know, it does take some time once you get into this. And that's like, if we weren't doing this, like, you know, would I have to vacuum the house more or or work out or something? Like,
Never thought about it that way. What would I do if I wasn't recording or editing videos?
Oh, play video games.
Probably. You know what? I don't want to think about it, but thank you for putting that bug in the ear.
All I know is we'd have a lot more money if we didn't do YouTube and buy stuff to show people.
Very true.
Yeah.
Name some of your favorite Disney characters. Wait, Mickey, Minnie, the Fab Five.
How did you know? Well, and Sully. Don't forget Sully.
That's why I wore my spirit jersey.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and we're both obsessed with all Lumel. So, like, top 3 would be, for me, Minnie Mouse, Sully, and all Lumel.
yeah, and I'd have to throw Mickey up there. Mel from, you know, the Duffy and Friends, just because we love turtles, and he plays guitar, which I think is cool. And I'm a big fan of Mrs. Jumbo. I'm gonna say I actually like her more than Dumbo, and that probably goes back to like a long time. You know, the elephant was my first like stuffed animal as a kid kind of thing. But yeah, that I think there you go.
Yep.
So
I need to pause real quick.
Yeah.
Alamel, who's that?
He's the turtle.
Get out of town! Come on.
I barely know Duffy.
He's one of Duffy's friends.
That would make sense because I barely know Duffy. I know he's the bear of Disneyland.
Well, you guys you're just getting into pins. You mentioned how like there's a board just for Alamel. That's like how sort of like niche this is, but like how deep we are into the pin thing that, you know, for a character you're not even necessarily like that aware of. Like, we have a collection just for him.
Oh, I need to do some research.
Look up.
Yes, you do.
Really cute.
Okay, name some of your favorite Disney movies.
Ooh, want to go first for this one?
Sure. So I had to think about this for a little bit because it wasn't like nothing was coming immediately to mind, to be honest. And I really did want to have just like a Disney one. So I went with Raya and the Last Dragon is definitely one of my favorites. I think it's underrated, but I just love sort of the like Southeast Asian kind of aesthetic to it. I think is really cool. And then Rogue One, we watched that not too long ago. It was my first time seeing it, and I loved it. So anything Star Wars lately, starting to go deep on that. And then The Incredibles. So I'll go with sort of round out a top 3 and
Disney, Star Wars, Pixar.
Yeah.
And for me, it's Princess and the Frog will always be a favorite, and Monsters University I actually like better than just Monsters Inc.
All right.
So, yeah.
Last standard question. We came up with it this morning. I guess it's a random question. What is your favorite car wash?
Well, it's in Michigan.
Yeah, that was nuts. I mean, any car wash that I'm not having to do myself, I suppose.
Well, when Danielle proposed this question to me, I completely went over my head. I was like, why are we going to? And I was like, oh, yeah, the video. I remember now.
I got nervous there. I was like, wait, you only sent us those other ones.
I just have to say, though, quickly, I was a member of a car wash club, if you can believe it. And so to just extrapolate on that a little bit, it was this thing. This is like the days, still before COVID, so everybody was going into work. But and maybe it's a Canadian thing, but like one of our big gas chains, you can buy like a membership card for like a 3-month period, and you can get one car wash every single day. So I don't think that was intended for how they meant the program to be used, but like we handed off that card every single day. So somebody's getting a car wash like Monday to Friday kind of thing, and that it's nice in the Canadian winter.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you ready?
Yes, now I'm ready for the random questions I have.
Random questions. Here we go. Number 22. What do you got?
22. What is your favorite pizza toppings?
Ooh. Well, so pretty simple. Right now, my favorite is pepperoni and jalapenos.
Oh,
I
that'd
think
be good.
Yeah.
you can agree.
Yeah, I think I can agree. And maybe pineapple as well. And I know that's sort of polarizing, but it's like not like on a Hawaiian pizza. I'm here for pineapple when it's sort of mixed with some spicy toppings. That's the sweet spot, I think. Good balance.
Okay. A little pineapple and jalapeno. Maybe. Be tasty.
With Canadian bacon?
You mean ham? Number 42.
42. Beep, beep. If money was no object, what would you do all day?
Well, I wouldn't go to my job. That's for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez. That'd be a nice problem to have.
Right.
Sure. I mean, I probably wouldn't work anymore either. That would be nice. I'd probably have to do something. Like, eventually you'd want to like volunteer or something. But yeah, I mean, we'd hit the road, right? Like I could be traveling and in hotels every night forever. Probably. You're not quite the same. A bit more of a homebody, but
A couple days a week, and then come home and do nothing, and go back out. Sure.
A little happy medium.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Like I said, random questions.
Yeah. Number 20.
What is one thing that you cannot live without? Besides each other.
oh, of course.
Well, it's like stupid, but it just comes to mind, like my glasses. Like if somebody took them away and was like, you can't have those, I'd be like, okay, bye. That wouldn't be good.
That's a good one. I'm trying to think like a product I use every day. Maybe it's like our coffee grinder. Like if I couldn't make my own coffee, that would be an issue.
Chapstick.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So you could live without your phone?
Yeah, I think that'd be, I don't know.
Just
I think I
computers.
could.
Technology in general.
All right.
We don't have to find out.
32, if you would, please.
What is the longest time that you binge watched something?
Like in a consecutive sitting.
Yes.
Not very long. We're bad at that. And plus,
We're good at that.
Plus, I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Few hours at most.
An hour or two, like no more than 2 hours.
But it's sort of good. We just started a show that's like, I think 15 seasons and counting. So it's gonna like, we'll have that going for like a year plus probably.
What's the show?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's old, but it's funny.
That it is. Little, oh gosh, what's his name? Little short guy.
Danny DeVito.
Thank you, Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can remember his name. Little short guy.
You always sing it too. You're like, Danny DeVito.
Keep TikTok out of this.
Oh, wait. We need a performance from Ryan and his rapping.
Jeez.
Now or later?
After the questions.
There we go. Okay.
So he has that much time to prepare.
That'd be the last question.
Next trivia night, maybe instead.
Oh, yes. Trivia night.
There you go.
There
Trivia
you go.
night.
Trivia
All right,
night.
trivia. Got some time. Look at you trying to put people on the spot.
Well, that's what these questions are.
That's true. They're questions though, not singing or rapping.
Oh, true.
This ain't no dog and pony show.
Oh, this might be an interesting one.
48.
What is your favorite fast food chain?
Oh yes.
Canadian and then US.
Oh.
Okay, well obviously it's Culver's for US. Canadian? Fast food.
We have largely the same one that we have in Canada. That's a favorite of mine is just, I'll want like a good Wendy's burger every so often. So for sure that. American ones for me, probably not Culver's, although I am a sucker for like that smash burger. So maybe like I'd prefer like a Shake Shack or an In-N-Out kind of thing.
Okay.
So
So
follow Canadian chain for me would probably be Harvey's. That's a burger chain as well.
Okay.
All right. So
we do eat things other than burgers on occasion, but
and pizza.
yeah.
So my follow-up question, I've heard of this Tim Hortons. Is that a gas station or a coffee shop?
That's a coffee shop and it sucks.
Well, that's a hot take. So
that's
you might even like lose your citizenship if.
I said that's like the most Canadian thing I can think of at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Hortons is ubiquitous. It's, I guess, like the Canadian equivalent probably of something like a Dunkin'. And they're everywhere. Like our town of 40,000 people probably has 6 or 7 of them. Drive-thrus are always pretty popular. Coffee, donuts. Coffee's not very good if you actually like coffee, but
yeah,
gets the job done.
Tell us how you really feel. DC is asking.
All right, DC, hold on a minute. No, it's just not very good. I wish we had better.
It used to be cheap, so at least it had that going for it. You could take your toonies. So Canadian $2 coin, you could take a few toonies and bagels, coffee, Timbits, donuts, and now it's it's not like it used to be.
Oh, I still want to try it once, just to say I've tried it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it looks like we have DC, Meg, Cammy in.
Yes, Meg. I've only heard about the donuts.
Do you guys So you guys don't have Tim Hortons then? Because there's some in the States, like in Michigan, I think we've seen them.
Yeah, you see them in New York State now.
No, we have not.
None this far south as Kansas. We have another place called Scooters. It's kind of like it's not very far up north. It's more of a Midwest Southern thing.
Yeah, it started in Nebraska.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now I do.
So that's why it's hopping everywhere around Kansas.
Okay. Well, coffee's coffee. As long as it provides caffeine, who cares? Here we go. Next one. 28.
What is your weirdest food mix?
Weirdest food. Oh, well, you don't even have one, probably.
I just instantly think of that Simpsons where Homer's like, I want your most expensive dish stuffed with your second most expensive dish. Well, very well, sir. Lobsters stuffed with tacos.
Except you can't eat that.
I don't know. I mean, I'll eat just about anything. So that's probably led to some weird mixes, or I'm thinking of like buffet kind of situations or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. These weird mixes are almost like popular these days. They call it like fusion or something. But
yeah, true.
I was proud of myself. Yeah. Thinking back to like going to like a buffet in like a Vegas casino or something and just get like a flatbread or like a wrap. And then like, I'm going to go to like every station and put something on this and then just, see what happens. Sometimes a hit, sometimes a miss, but
I got nothing. Pickles and cheese. That's not that weird.
Wait, pickles and cheese? What?
Oh.
Wait,
It's not weird. Like together,
Slap
it's like
cheese, nacho
have a-
cheese.
have a
String
bite of
cheese?
pickle and then have a bite of cheese. No? Okay. Well, that's my answer
I'm
then.
gonna try
yeah.
that.
So
As soon as we're
I'm
done,
not going to
I'm
get
gonna
back
try it.
invited back to trivia now. I can see.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna let you know if I
Huh.
like it. We have pickles and we have cheese dough.
We do.
I'm gonna try it. Before the next one, Meg, you are spot on. That coffee is just sugary drinks with a shot of espresso these days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not for us though. Like we're just like black coffee, like
Yes.
for the most part. And everybody's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that's all I want. Like,
It's the best kind of coffee.
Simple.
54.
54. What is one thing that you'll never do again?
Go to Tim Hortons.
Do
um,
a mingling with them.
I have a gift card for Tim Hortons, actually. So, I mean,
go like probably for me, I would say like, so in college I did this, but like we have something called Wonderland, Canada's Wonderland. And like it has big roller coasters, like intense roller coasters. And I would say now I would literally never do that again. Like I'd go there and I'd walk around if I was with people who wanted to go, but I would never go on like a crazy roller coaster.
I thought you were going to say you would never drive to Florida again.
No, I would. I could be convinced.
Okay. And I didn't. We did the drive for like our summer trip last year, the 20 hours plus, and I didn't think you were a fan, but
Wasn't
I
that
don't
bad.
know.
I think Meg has an answer for you.
Be on trivia nights. No, we like
Thanks,
that.
Meg.
We've missed a few, but
Yeah,
We'll get back.
we don't mind increasing the bell curve for others.
And then welcome into Lauren from, wait for it, Oodalali.
There you go. Not
Ooh.
ah.
I fixed it for
Lauren.
once. All right, next one. 30.
30. What is your favorite appetizer?
Oh,
Hmm.
hmm.
I mean, I feel like it, especially at dinner, like
Ooh,
it's
I know.
Okay, go for it.
It's like not one that we would make all the time, but we've had it at a get together like only once, and I feel like we made it once. But asparagus wrapped in
Ooh,
prosciutto.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does sound
That's
Yeah,
a good.
we've had that
appetizer.
before. It's good.
Solid.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, that's here for it.
Yeah, down.
It's gonna make me hungry.
Well, you have all these food questions.
I know.
Yeah.
Normally, this is a Saturday morning thing,
Appetizers.
and we just ate breakfast.
I
right now.
know. Well, we
It's
did
like,
just
we
eat
didn't-
onion rings as a snack.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Next question. No more talking about food. 10.
What's a talent that nobody knows about you?
I don't have one.
I can both. It's not a talent. Maybe it's just a weird thing. But the first thing that came to mind is I can like flare my nostrils and also move my ears at the same time.
Whoa! That's awesome.
That's pretty
Not
cool.
a talent, though. I don't think.
Talent.
Time to get on. Got Talent shows, I think you'd win.
Yeah, no doubt, right? So,
He'd get on just for pure stupidity. This guy thinks he's talented.
what a dreamer. Some people would say that's optimism.
Oh, somebody said Laura's spreadsheets.
Laura's spreadsheets.
It's not mine. Thank you, though, Sandra. My organization, but you guys all know that. I'm pretty organized.
Yes. I am the spreadsheet one, I'll have you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I
No
think you
dying.
even made my pin spreadsheet, and I just fill it in.
It's got to be a spreadsheet for everything. Well, we failed when we put together our Disney stuff to write down everything we had. So now we think about, oh, what if like a tornado hits our house? And then we just imagine all our stuff is gone and we don't know what we had.
Yeah.
But then I go in there to think about writing everything down and I walk right back out. So I kudo you for having spreadsheets.
Let's take some pictures.
Oh yeah, that works too. 8.
Sandra said, oh, wow. Sorry, you're right.
You're right.
Apology.
It's okay, Sandra.
Forgiven, it's okay.
And if you guys do have any random questions,
Yeah, drop them.
drop them in the chat. What was your favorite childhood toy?
Ooh. Well, so I had Barbies. That was not my favorite, but and it wasn't even a toy that we bought at the store, but my sister and I created a Barbie apartment out of shoe boxes, and we decorated the interior of these Barbie apartments with I don't know if you guys ever had Pogs. We would put them on the walls of the thing, and so I would say that was one of my favorites because we would play with that for hours.
Okay.
For me, it was probably anything car related, like Hot Wheels or slot cars, or the models that you can build and everything. It's funny it didn't translate. I am not a car guy at all in adult life. I could care less. Just don't want to spend a lot of money and get me from point A to B. That's good enough.
I like it.
We have Karen.
Karen
in the house. Woohoo.
Disney Inside Andy's here.
Hi.
DC saying Pogs, bringing back some memories.
Yes.
Yeah.
It still has some.
I do somewhere.
Your Power Rangers.
Yep.
Ones.
Somewhere.
I look for them at the antique stores, because it's that would be fun for Magic Mail, Disney ones. I know they had a few Disney ones, but I haven't found any for a good price.
What is your best advice if somebody is new to YouTube?
I think just try it, just do it kind of thing. I think generally it's a really kind community, at least the Disney one is, and I suspect or would hope that others are pretty similar, but the barriers to entry are so low. There's really no reason not to give it a try, put something out there, see what kind of feedback you get, and take it from there.
I like it.
Yeah, good one.
6. That's not what number 6 is.
How many countries have you been to?
Me? One?
No. Well, I mean,
Countries?
Okay, I mean,
United States? Isn't that
can
the
you
only-
count the one you're currently in or not? Yeah.
No, I didn't go there. I am here.
I guess I went on a few Caribbean cruises with my parents over the years. So if you count those single day stops, probably a few countries down there. For work years ago, I did get to spend a few months in the Philippines, and from there I was able to sort of travel to Japan and to Vietnam and Thailand as well. So I tried to make the most of that opportunity.
That's really cool.
It is. Thanks, work.
Yeah.
36.
What is the first thing that you would do if you won $1 million?
Quit my job. Even though that's not that much money, but I would still quit.
Yeah, it would be really practical things, unfortunately, that like pay off the mortgage kind of thing, and then okay, let's plan like a lavish trip, and I'd probably go buy a really expensive guitar or something like that.
And a new car.
Good choices, for sure.
That's it. And then invest the rest, so hopefully we can have more money, so I can stay quitting my job.
And you might buy like a pin or two, I bet.
Oh yeah,
Right.
just one or two.
Yeah.
2,000 maybe.
One of those like Grail ones. I think there's like a Rapunzel profile or something that's like $1,800 or something. Like I'm like, wow, no, it's a piece of metal. But I'd buy that if I had $1 million.
Print it out and just tack it on the board.
So if that appears in their video, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens?
Unfortunately, you can't win the lottery if you don't play the lottery.
Yeah.
So
Same.
That is true.
We should go buy a ticket though.
I think I bought a ticket one time, like after I turned 18.
Yeah. My grandfather was a big Powerball player. He would buy one every week. 52.
52. If you had a warning sign, what would yours say?
I can probably go first, and if I'm thinking of what you might be most bothered by, that's sort of the spin I'm taking on this. It would just probably be that I talk too much and would have a tendency to over-explain things or just go into too much detail.
I would say like, don't ask me questions.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine would be like.
Don't poke the bear.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Don't bug me. Leave me alone.
24.
Oh, there's another food question.
Ooh.
Okay.
What's a food that you hate?
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. And then I don't eat shellfish anymore because Ryan's allergic, but I have always hated shrimp, even though like my dad used to like put out the tray like around Christmas and be like, eat the shrimp. And I would just do it because it made him happy, but I hate shrimp.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any reason? Is it a texture thing? Is it a
Like, I don't know, the texture and the flavor, like it's kind of just, I mean, and I'm just talking, I've only ever had like the raw, like shrimp with the red sauce, but yeah, I just don't like it.
okay?
I think I would like shrimp. I'm allergic, but I think, I still want to try it sometimes.
I'm allergic, but no.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
It's like the old saying: everything is edible at least once. So,
It's like
True.
that forbidden fruit.
26.
26. Oh, can you whistle?
Yes. You can't. I
No,
can't even hear that.
not really. Not with any control, that's for sure. It's probably like an unintentional whistle from poor orthodontic work or something.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Every once in a while.
I can snore.
Yeah, that's true too.
Hey, that works. So we are down to the last 5 questions. So those of you that are hanging out watching, if you have any questions for Laura and Ryan, make sure you're dropping them into the chat and we'll get them worked in. But here we go. Last 5 questions. Number 5 is number 18.
Do you like the cold or the warm weather?
I prefer the warm, but I also complain when it gets too hot.
What's too hot? Like 80s too hot or 90s too hot?
Yeah, like over, yeah, like 90. Well, like I'm thinking of like when we were in Vegas and it was like 107, I think the
Yeah.
car was saying, and it was like, yeah, that's like too hot. Even though it's dry heat, it was still too hot.
Yeah, I like winter less every year.
Okay.
So the heat.
Yeah.
38.
38. What would you sing at karaoke night?
Nothing, because you don't want to hear me sing.
An instrumental. Or just go really like the other way. Just do something epic. Or maybe actually a good strategy would be one of those ones that people will jump in and sing along with. So just one of those like popular songs that, you know, you'd get some help from the audience.
Bon
Like a
Jovi.
Queen song or something.
I was going to say,
yeah.
she could probably do tequila.
All
And all she gets to do is tequila.
right.
It's awesome.
Number 12.
Wait, did Ryan answer that? Or was he saying that for Laura?
Yeah, well, it was sort of like a dodge of an answer, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
though.
you didn't sing like when you were in the Philippines, you just played guitar, but did you sing?
No, I didn't
okay.
sing.
He was on stage somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. It wasn't like that. It wasn't cool or anything. It was more like just like, you know, let's go out on the weekends and party and let's all drink and then like, yeah, let's put Ryan on the stage because we know he plays guitar a bit and make a fool of himself. But yeah, good times were had.
I was going to say, Ben, you've been on a stage
Unfortunately, not by choice.
for a circus.
Magic Mike kind of situation or
One of those where the clown needed some help with musical instruments, and I became the musical instrument.
Oh.
have either of you been on stage at like a Disney show, gotten pulled up or anything?
Ooh.
No.
No, neither have I. But you wouldn't be a fan.
No, I'd run. I'd be like, gotta go to the bathroom. Bye.
Thunder Mountain's calling. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just freeze.
Yeah.
Versus like you being a teacher. You could
I'd
just
probably
be
hand
like,
bone it up.
yeah.
Anyways, number 3 is number 12.
How long would you last on a deserted island?
Is there food there? Because not very long if there isn't.
I don't know. I'm pretty resourceful. I think I can figure something out. Just what do they say? It's like 7 minutes without water, 7 out, like something without. I don't know. I don't remember the saying, but like I think, you know, if you can figure out the water thing and then the food thing, you're good to go.
Yeah, I think it's 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Number?
I'm with Laura on that.
No food, no try, no dead.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
dead.
Yeah, I gotta eat, like, especially in the morning. I eat like so much food. Oh.
Number 2 is number 17.
How long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse? To die
0
with
minutes, because I would just be like, eat me, because I don't want to survive because I'm scared.
Then in theory, wouldn't you just become a zombie and like survive infinitely?
Oh.
I don't know how it works.
I haven't seen one yet.
Follow-up question to that. Is your house prepared for a zombie apocalypse?
No, not at all. Is yours?
Well, one of the criteria when we bought our house was that it had to be 2 floors. So we could board. Am I not correct?
You are. But we've told the story before. We can move on.
So we could board it all up and yeah.
And the stairs are a choke point. Anyways, we're not talking about our zombie plan today. People don't need to know that because it is our plan. Anyways, last question is number 14.
Oh, the same one. What is your worst injury?
Oh gosh. Well, I got that one. Jeez. So I've broken my arm bowling.
I feel there's a story behind this.
Yeah. I mean, without fail, that is the first reaction. So if I go back, it was my friend Duncan, one of my best friends in high school. It was his 14th birthday. So we were young. There was no like alcohol or anything like that involved. We were pretty like straight-laced kind of kids at that age. And there's really not much of a story. Everybody sort of thinks like, oh, did you not let go of the ball or something like that? And I let go of the ball fine. I think what happened is after letting go of the ball, just lost my balance a little bit. I stepped into the lane. It's slippery. I lost my balance and I fell. My left arm, fell on sort of the gutter, and then I fell on my arm and broke each bone in 2 spots. So I had to get pins and a screw and like real deal like surgery.
Wow.
If you're gonna do it right, I guess.
Yeah.
I bowled another frame after. I was proud of that because I had never broken anything before, and you get sort of that like shot of adrenaline. So it's like damn, that hurt, but is this a kind of pain that's going to dissipate and go away? And no, as it turns out.
Yeah, and my worst injury is like pretty much nothing, but like I remember when I was a kid, my dad was like fixing the deck, and like one of the boards was like face up, so the nails were pointing out, and I was like, for some reason I was on the other side, and my dad was like, go around, but of course I was like, no, I'll just hop over, and then like my toe, like my big toe, like went over the nail, and like I was very close to needing stitches. I probably could have used stitches, but I didn't get them.
Oh, so. I almost ripped my ear off another time too.
Wait, what?
Wow. Okay.
At the water park?
No, so that was okay. Yeah, quickly. So again, we know this. I'm not like a lover of cold, and also I've broken my arm bowling, so like I'm pretty risk averse because of that. So like winter sports like skiing and snowboarding, not for me. I'd be in the chalet having a drink. Sure enough, though, for a family trip one year, we went to a ski hill in the summer. And I guess sometimes what's offered at ski hills in the summer is they had like I think they called it the Great Slide Ride, where it's almost like luge, I guess. You're just going down, for lack of a better term, like on a skateboard, like down a half pipe kind of thing down the mountain. And I guess just hit a corner wrong, slid the thing over, went down on my face, and I had to get a whole bunch of stitches in the ear and a good scar on the face for a while. And it was funny because I was like 8 or 9, but it looks like I got in this like epic bar fight, and like, I thought it was sort of cool at the time, but yeah, that was that.
Nice. Well, we are out of questions. So we are going to give you guys a couple minutes to continue to plug your channel. Tell us what's coming up. What can we expect from Disney.Pin.Love in, the coming weeks or so?
Yeah.
Well, this is the start. This is the most important event right here, being with you guys. So we are so thrilled and lucky to be here. And everything else is sort of secondary. This was the one that matters. But yeah, I mean, we've got like Leno lined up later in the week, Conan show, all of that. But this, no. What do we have going on?
Yeah, pretty much the usual. Monday will be a pin trading video, and then Thursday is kind of something a little bit different. We got a few mystery boxes from Miniso. So that will be fun. And just the usual pretty much for the rest of the month. We've got Year of the Ear coming up on the 22nd, and pretty much just a bunch of pin videos.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming hanging out with us. And again, thank you for rescheduling when we were supposed to do it earlier in March because I wanted to go play with fire.
Yes.
Got to play with fire. It was fun.
Sounds more
thank
important.
you again.
It was the day after St. Patrick's Day too, so that I don't remember. I guess we were fine. We didn't do like
we were completely fine.
Well, again, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for everyone that's at home watching and that hung out with us today. we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Yes.
Yes.
So-
And then just be on the lookout for the next Mingling with Melick, and of course trivia night, and of course Dirty Disney
Yeah.
After Dark.
Oh,
be
yeah.
interesting.
She's trying to make this work. It's in the top.
I love the alliteration. That sounds great.
Oh, goodness. Well, until next time, Laura and Ryan, thank you again. Everyone at home, thank you. And make sure that you stay safe.
Stay magical.
And of course, always keep adventuring.
Adventuring,
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
keep on making
Questioning.
Questioning. There you go.
I love it.
Yes.
We'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.